There's now been 4 Pokemon Go Fest events, and they've all been disasters. That's right, Niantic somehow found a way to screw up Pokemon Go Fest 2020. The online one. This isn't like having cell tower issues. This isn't like having problems at the gate because you're trying to get thousands of people into a small area and you can't just flood them into a park. No, Niantic had a long time to prepare this event. They know how many people are going to enter through ticket sales, and they still couldn't do it. That's impressive. So let's see what's going on here. We're investigating some technical issues causing problems for some trainers with social actions such as opening your friends list and sending invites and raids. We will provide an update when we have a resolution. This also isn't telling the story because pretty much since the second the event started for people in America, it's been a laggy, unplayable mess. Now this tweet doesn't even tell the full story of what's wrong, which also captures Niantic's classic dishonesty and lack of transparency when it comes to these major issues. That pretty much every player, if not every player, is experiencing lag to a degree that makes the game almost unplayable, but they're not talking about investigating the lag issues, and it looks like they tried to cover it up or they tried to fix the issue before being forced to make an announcement because 8:25 a.m., that's 11:25 a.m. Eastern Time. The event starts at 10 a.m. local time, so players had already had this issue for over an hour. Niantic couldn't get a fix in time, and then they were finally forced to say, yeah, we know something is wrong. And the big problem that people are having is that there's friend list events, and if you can't access your friend list, then you can't get access to the rewards for the events. So that's a problem, but then there's also just massive amounts of lag, and then we can see people's responses, and it's just amazing. Hopefully, the professor will investigate these strange happenings soon. You know, since we paid him, guess that's what I paid $15 for. Can't complete the friends task, can't access your friends. At least you got the pass. I can't access the shop and did everything they recommended, so somehow this dude still wants to participate in Pokemon Go Fest. Game isn't even letting him at this point. Also, fix the lag and shiny rates, please. People in Asia got 15 to 20 shiny per hour. Here in America, we're getting 1 shiny per hour. Fix that. Worst Go Fest so far. I think that's a stretch. I don't think anything can beat the first Go Fest. I've had 8 shiny in 1 hour 30 minutes, probably because you're playing from home. Grab a mask, go walk a few miles. It's worth it. But that kind of goes against what Niantic is saying. You know, there aren't many gyms, Pokestops, Pokemon nearby. Will this affect my Pokemon Go experience? For GoFest ticket holders, Incense will be extra effective at attracting Pokemon. We recommend using Incense throughout the event. Additionally, Incense activated will last for 1 hour each. If you're unable to complete Pokemon Go Fest research, don't worry. You can do it because special research doesn't expire. It's also amazing how they didn't even, answer the question. And it shows that there's still going to be a lot of disparity between player experiences. So if you live in an unoptimal Pokemon Go area, the Pokemon Go Fest isn't going to save you. Buying a $15 ticket is not going to give you as much value as you think, and players are also experiencing that. I'd imagine with the lag, with the cell service issues, it might be affecting spawns as well, and then that means you're going to be getting less shiny Pokemon. Now what I find funny is in my video talking about why Pokemon Go Fest 2020 would be bad, I at least gave Niantic enough credit to have the servers under control, because they made millions and millions of dollars from ticket sales, but also they have years of experience with a lot of global server issues, but then that's technical experience, they know how to get over it, they've overcome it, and then for a while, the servers have been stable even in very big peak times of gameplay, but they still screwed it up. And then we got this. Trainers, as we investigate technical issues currently causing gameplay problems such as lag, social actions may be unavailable for a short period. We'll continue to keep you informed as things develop. So this was over an hour later, they gave the update, and now they're like, oh, by the way, there is lag since we can't ignore that anymore. Social actions are still unavailable, and we can't solve any of the issues, so you're just kind of screwed out of this event. We need some refunds. This has been especially bad. There we go. That captures it. And also, people are still complaining about the shiny rate. Fix the shiny rate, it's a rip-off event. And when it comes to the refunds, Are they going to be able to do it? I feel like John Hank already spent all the money on hookers and blow, and they're going to put so many resources into fixing it for people that are already upset and the event is irredeemable. I don't know what's going on here. You guys considered spending some of the millions of dollars in GoFest ticket sales on server resiliency and a stable code base so you can handle the load? Because things like this happen with every major event. How are we supposed to complete the friendship challenge? Like, the first one didn't really have as many bad responses, but now people are like, this is getting ridiculous. This is getting out of control. The event's been going on for hours now. There's still no fix. It's still unplayable. It's still bad. Can I get a refund then? Been looking forward to this, and now it's unplayable. Absolutely pathetic, ridiculous. How will I catch Pokemon if I can't get balls from gifts? That's a big one. People be burning through the balls, and you can open up 200 gifts for Pokemon Go Fest, but you can't get or receive, or it just doesn't work. So, servers are over. Ooh, hey, Mark Young, we saw him in the last one. During our friendship hour, no less. So it not only affects the individual, it affects the entire player base, because the goal won't be reached, which means no rare candy gifts and a missed goal for unlocking the various weeks. I wouldn't worry about that one, Mark. We know that Niantic rigs the events, so you guys are going to get your rewards, which is also why Pokemon Go Fest #1 is still my favorite. But yeah, this is the global scale. Congratulations, Pokemon Go Fest apologists. Even though Verizon said that Niantic misrepresented the event and underpaid for cell service, it's still Verizon's fault. It's not Niantic's fault. That only affects, what, a couple thousand people that went to the event? Now millions of players are getting the full Pokemon Go Fest experience. This is me. So annoying. Had to restart. Everything's broken. We even have the webmaster of Poke Experto, a large Pokemon news outlet. I propose we rename the event Pokemon Lagfest. So more confirming the lag issues and stuff like that. Then I'm just like, I'm on the hashtag right now. What are people? Everyone's trying to either make friends for the event, even though it's not working. Friends list is down. Pokemon Go Fest Day. My code is this. Everyone wants to try to add me. But this was my favorite one I saw. Every few months, Pokemon Go rolls out some crap show and event. I swear I'll never give them another $1. Then I'd do it again the next time. SMH. And what's funny is that people are also saying like, oh, all of the safaris have gone good. All of the other like extra events that Pokemon Go has been hosting during the pandemic and during all these times have been alright. So that means Pokemon Go Fest 2020 is going to go great. Nope. And this is also kind of capturing a lot of things. So it looks like we're getting more server volume. So a lot of people are more interested in Pokemon Go Fest than just the random events they're doing. Those events have still had problems for many players. And it also kind of captures what I thought would happen in my first video, that players are going to be coming back to Pokemon Go for this event. And they're going to be incredibly underprepared, and they might just think like, oh, it's going to be like I'm actually at a Pokemon Go Fest, and it's just going to be raining rewards, and it's going to be amazing and stuff, but then you don't realize that you need like a full item box just stacked with Pokeballs, and you need to actually spend tons of money on top of the price of the ticket to keep up with everything that's going on. At least with being able to open 200 gifts, that's going to make it harder to run out. There's also like incense. You're getting incense rewards for like taking a snapshot of your buddy, and that'll get you through the day of Pokemon Go Fest. But there wasn't enough transparency. You shouldn't say, oh, you need to run incense throughout the entire event, and then not announce that they're going to give you incense until the day that it happens. I think they could have given players more, and they could have made it a lot easier. And one big problem I had is that it did look like false advertising. It wasn't about the play anywhere thing. All of the trailers just kind of showed Pokemon Go from home. You're at home, mom's cooking, kids are playing with the in the backyard, grandma's over, everyone's just catching just tons and millions of Pokemon spawns from the backyard. That's not the experience. If you still want it to be good, people are saying, oh, put on a mask and walk outside. Even though some places don't want you doing that. There's a lot that are just like, stay inside unless it's for absolutely needed behavior. You can't go to parks because a lot of those are closed in some areas. Like, it's not that easy to just kind of go and soak up all of the rewards by playing Pokemon Go normally, because the reason why it's playing from home is because there's a problem outside. So it just doesn't work on many levels. It seems like there were a lot of problems. They could have just given, like, they could have just made it permanent instance. Like, that's all they had to say. When you buy the Pokemon Go Fest ticket event, you have permanent instance throughout the entire event. Don't worry, because then that means, like, you're negating a couple of stupid little events. Did they have that? Yeah, special research. Take a snapshot of everybody, 10 incense. That gets you through day 1. Cool. Why not just have that? Why not just give everyone, even people that aren't participating in Pokemon Go Fest? Because if you don't buy the ticket, you still get to have, like, some of the you get some of the benefits going on. They should have just made it to where like incense is active, or they just give everyone 20 incense. They can go through the entire thing. So yeah, use an incense, 200 great balls. So they are giving out stuff, but you had to wait until Pokemon Go Fest started for a little bit of that. People are still going to tear through those 200 great balls. Like, that is not going to be enough from what people are saying in my comment section, from what I've seen from these other events and stuff. So I think it's also setting up, like, you're not setting up for disaster on a couple of people that were trying to go to an in-person event. You're now setting up disaster for millions of people, and it's really showing. Let's see what happens if we refresh this. Yep, Niantic devs right now. Everything's on fire, and it looks like they don't care, or at least the player. That's what the player base thinks. What's taking so long for support to go through, and it's not even happening. Do we got a new top tweet? Nah, just refunds. This is no fair. Seriously ridiculous. We get what's going on here, guys. We know what's up. It's not good. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.